let's get into stories from a cell.
Stories from the cell. I'm gonna tell you about the first time I was ready to take lockup in jail. I was in the yard and I don't know what transpired, what happened, but I was walking the track and I just seen an arm in the air with a 10-pound weight. And when it came down, it was like you just heard this. It was just crazy. It was like you knew it was on. It was like, man, that bull grabbed his head and tried to run that bull, hit him with another joint in his face. Wham! I screamed inside. It was something to me that screamed like a white woman in a scary movie. I was afraid in jail. I was in jail and I was like, this shit, and it was early in the bit. I was scared. I was like, oh shit. Now, and then you don't know, you fresh in the joint, you don't know who, you don't know what happened, you don't know the people, so you can't find out what really, because you ain't really talking to too many people. You just like, yo, man. The facial expression that came across that dude's face, because I wasn't that far away from him. Like walking the track, they was like right near the joint. I'm like, yo, man, the facial expression was, I'm about to die in 2 minutes. It was death, like life escaped his ass when he hit him with that weight. And the only thing I could think of, how can I slide my ass in PC? You dig what I'm saying?
He hit him that hard, you want to go protective custody?
Yeah, that was my first thought. But my rep was on the line. The first thing that came to my mind was like, yo, fuck that. I can't be around this crazy shit. This shit is crazy. Like, because a lot of people say, like a lot of people, I'm built like that, I can handle prison and all that shit. You never experienced prison to talk about what you can handle. Till you get to that motherfucker and you realize that you just locked in there, you ain't going nowhere. And like, violence is on a whole nother fucking level in there. Because you can't run, you can't hide unless you go to PC. And that's what I was trying to go at. In my mind, I was like, damn, how can I get in PC?
You want a Pussy City, huh?
I was like, man, this shit is real, man. It was like, because when you see somebody get hit with a 10-pound weight and that shit is like.
Okay, so the first time you seen a person get stabbed?
That was after that. The motherfucker was stabbing the motherfucker.
So you was already traumatized.
Listen, the motherfucker was stabbing the motherfucker so vicious, it looked like the blade was going through him, hitting the ground, and sparks was flying up under his back. He just was like, woof, woof, woof. And the knife was so big, it's like he took a piece of the bed, the metal from the bunk bed, like that shit was just so big. And I was like, and the motherfucker like had that shit wrapped around his hand, like he wasn't letting, and that motherfucker was screaming and hollering, and the guard seen it. The guard ain't run up on that shit. The guard stood down. Oh. You don't hear that motherfucker hollering? No, they ain't trying to run up on that. They wait till you get busy, finish getting busy. And then he just kept standing on top of him, pull a joint out. Motherfucker, did not tell you, motherfucker. I told you, mother. I don't know what it was about, man. I don't know if it was about a boy, you know what I mean, or some smokes, or I don't know what the fuck, or some shit on the street. I don't know.
You just knew you wasn't fucking with that nigga with that blade in his hand.
I just knew that I was getting, my speed, the way I was walking the track, got far because all the shit I seen happened in the yard. My track game, just imagine Usain Bolt or Jesse Owens speed walking. And you trying to keep cool like the shit you just seen you built for, but at the same time you crying inside. You like, oh my God, Mom, please.
This shit ain't supposed to be funny, people.
It's real though.
Damn,
so
man.
you was power walking.
God damn.
I was power walking with
like
fear.
Like Usain Bolt, power walking. That's what
I
he
was
said.
power walking with fear. And it was just scary because it was like at the end of the day, you just be like, man, what the fuck, man? I ain't signed up for this shit. I ain't know it was gonna be.
I did.
No, because I was one of the only motherfuckers in jail that'll say some scared shit to the homies because it was scared shit that I wasn't just thinking. I know they was thinking and they won't say it. I'm like, yo, you see that boy stabbing? Man, shit. I ain't going to the yard for a week. Them niggas be like, wow, you crazy as shit. But none of y'all niggas went to the yard for a week either. I'm just the only one that's going to say like, yo, man, straight up.
This nigga is crazy. Damn, man. Like,
straight up, because listen, let me explain something to you.
We not supposed to laugh.
I wasn't the dude trying to be in jail, trying to be super tough. Because if you got two motherfuckers that's faking each other out that they tough, they gonna fake each other out to try to kill each other. So you both bluffing. Y'all both want some fake tough shit. So now you tough, I'm tough. I can't let nobody see that I'm really not tough, that I'm really scared. And I'm a scary white woman inside screaming like in a movie. So I can't let you see that. You thinking, oh, do we see the white woman in me? Do we see the white woman in me? So now let's have a stab off. Let's kill each other. So now y'all, somebody that died because niggas is too scared. Niggas is afraid to be like, I'm really scared.
To be honest.
Like, yo, I'm scared.
To be scared in a place where you're supposed to be scared.
I told my one homie that shit. He was dying. I said, yo, we come back from the yard. So, you know, people be in different sections in the yard. So when we come back from the yard, we walk into the day room. You know, people going to get bored and all that. So I'm walking. I'm having a little drink of water. I'm keeping it together. I'm keeping it composure. But I already broke down like a white woman in a scary movie with Finn. You know what I mean? So now my homies coming this that third, and one of them said, "Damn, wow, you see him scared? Damn, that shit was." Because one of them came in there and he allowed me to open up because he said it was the deep shit. That's fucked up. He just aired the boy out there, and I was like, man, I'm scared to death. I'm scared. He was like, "You scared?" I'm like, "Man, I'm scared, man. I just want to go lay down, man. Chill." And then,
I just want to go lay down.
I want to go write a letter. I want to read a book. I don't want to be tough no more. I don't want to be a criminal no more. I just so it's just that moment that hit you where you realize like it's cool to be scared. I was scared, and I'm glad that I was scared because I didn't take myself out that I wasn't, and I'd have been a tough guy. Something dangerous probably would have happened to me. How the fuck you think I made it through jail all them years? Being scared. What the fuck is the matter with you?
I want to go lay down.
For real though, you a survivor, a dog.
I want to go lay down
I
though.
wanted to lay down. I did go lay down. I went there, laid down. I fluffed my pillow up. I took my jacket off. You know what I mean? Right? Listen, I put my little shorts on, and I laid down in the bed. I laid down in the bed,
I'm
and I
done,
just
man.
and I
Listen.
fluffed the pillow.